Welcome everybody and thank you for coming. My name is Gerard Perez and I am Sustainability Manager at Rotor Print. At Rotor Print we are focused on the sustainability of the packaging, and for that reason we focus on the recyclability of it. In pharma market we are used to the blister, one of the most used formats, and as we know is impossible to be recycled due to the impossibility to separate the leading foil of aluminum from the bottom plastic, normally of PVC or PVDC. On that point, also we need to focus on the toxicity of the PVC and the PVDC, what generates hydrogen chloride when it gets burned. For that reason, our goal was to create a monomaterial blister without PVC, without PVDC, and without aluminum. Once we focused on that goal, we found many challenges. The first challenge was the usability. We need to ensure that the usability of the user, the end consumer, it's going to be the same as with the aluminum when taking out the pills. The second challenge we found on that goal was the barrier properties. When we need to preserve a product, we need to ensure that it's going to be preserved properly. That's why we need to have some barrier properties. So we need to equal the barrier properties of the PVC. The result was the 100% PET blister. This 100% PET blister is composed by a leading foil of PET and a bottom foil, a bottom plastic of PET. So it is 100% monomaterial, 100% PET, without PVDC, without PVC, and without aluminum. That is recyclable, with barrier properties, with the usability tested, and more economic. So when we start to check our product against the conventional blisters, we can see that the materials we use for our blister is monomaterial, and the conventional blisters are using two different products, the PVC or the PVDC plus the aluminum foil, or the PET plus aluminum. If we talk about barriers, we can see that the PVC have a barrier to the oxygen lower than 15, and a moisture barrier lower than 3.2. On our case, our product, the 100% PET, have a barrier to the moisture lower than 3 and a barrier to the oxygen lower than 17. So the barriers are quite similar. If we talk about the price, we can see that the aluminum increased the price of the product much more than the one of the PET. On that way, our product is much more competitive than the others. But the main thing of that project was the recyclability. Always talking about the recyclability of the products on the mechanical recycling plants. As we said before, the impossibility of separate the aluminum foil from the other materials makes the conventional blister impossible to be recycled. So we need to realize that the PVC plus aluminum is impossible to recycle. Meanwhile, our 100% PET, because it's monomaterial, we can ensure it could be 100% recyclable on the mechanical recycling plants of PET. Reach that point, what I would like to do is to introduce Alejandro, who is the product manager at Eladiet. Eladiet was our partner on that project, and he will be the testimonial on that case to explain us their opinion on that project and how it was. Well, you were able to see the video. Meanwhile, we were preparing Alejandro. Now he's here with us. So welcome, Alejandro. Thank you for coming, and the floor is yours.
Thank you to Rotor Print. Thank you to coming to this expo. Here in Eladiet, we manufacture food supplements for almost 30 years from now, and the food supplements that we manufacture 30 years from now are not the same as we are manufacturing right now. So new technologies, new formats, and also new packaging materials. As you may know, there is a legislation and regulation that will avoid and stop the usage of plastic in our packaging solutions for our customers and in the packaging materials that we use for them products. And in that sense, we contact with our providers, with our more trusted providers as you, as Rotor Print, and you told us that you were working in a sustainable way to offer to your clients, and we would benefit from that solutions that you were giving. So in that sense, we start working together into this project of sustainability, and we could offer these solutions to our customers. Then we offer to you our manufacturing plant to do the machinery trials that we did it the last months. The results were extraordinarily good, as you showed, but we had two problems to solve. One was the temperature, as you know. The temperature was kind of a bit strange problem to solve, because at prior we thought about that would be so different from the PVC and aluminum, but we looked that it's not. It's more or less the same, the temperature of formation of the blisters as the PVC aluminum blisters. So in that sense, we have the problem solved. And then we have another problem, that it's the cutting of the blister. So we do the trials, and in the first proofs, we saw that the cuttery was not so perfect as we expected. So we changed the distance of the cutting machine, the final part of the cutting of the blister, and in that sense, we solved that problem 100% for sure. And today, we are blessed to present your solution and our solution, that it's the 100% PET blister for your clients and our clients that are looking for sustainable solutions.
Well, thank you, Alejandro. Thank you so much for your collaboration. Thank you for coming, and thank you for your testimonial. So I think it's everything done. If anyone have any doubt, don't hesitate to contact our team here, and we will be able to explain much more our solution and go further together.